I go, banana for trivia. Hey, I'm Chris. This is AFA Top Banana Trivia, and tonight we are doing Hocus Pocus with our guests Richard Bloomin' Cheeza. We got James Ryan. Kelly says she's going to be running late, but she will be in here. And we have Heaven as our scorekeeper. And I was just talking to James. I'm thinking about maybe having Heaven play next week and having her sister scorekeep next to me next week. So tonight we're doing Hocus Pocus. So the first round is 10 multiple choices. Second round still has something to do with Hocus Pocus, but it's going to be famous witches. So not all the witches will be from Hocus Pocus. They're going to be from different stuff. And then third round will be 10 questions. And we do have 2 tiebreaker questions that Heaven has. So if we get there, Heaven will read it. So also, if I didn't tell you, round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 is worth 2 points. And round 3 is worth 3 points for each question or each correct answer. So, but let's go ahead and say hello to everybody in chat. So we got Mandy Adams, who's always here early. Thanks for coming in, Mandy. We got Kevin from Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Last week's champ is here. We got Sandy Birdwell. Who else? We got Byron Chandler is in here. We got Mar. Thank you all for coming in. And I'm looking a little farther down. Oh, Emily Rose, thank you for coming in, Emily. There's Amy from AJC Magic. Hello, Amy.
Wonderful.
And Jonathan Chong, one of my moderators. Hey, Jonathan. So
great moderator friend and a multiple banana guy.
Yeah, and I guess I should mention that Mar and Sandy are also moderators.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be late. So James says he hasn't seen this movie for a while. When was the last time you seen it, Richard?
3 days ago.
3 days. The original?
The original. We watched it a day before then, or not 3 days ago, but Thursday. So the day right before the new one came out, we decided to do a refresher for what to expect.
Right.
A refresher,
have you,
is it?
Yeah. When was the last time you seen this?
Like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Well, at least you're only scorekeeping. I shouldn't say that because scorekeeping. Yeah, go ahead.
When I watched it 2 years ago, it was also the first time I ever watched it.
Yeah, I think last year was the first time I ever watched it because I had like Kelly and everybody. How have you not seen this movie?
I probably watched it a little more recently than that because I think I've seen it twice. But
I think for me, it's been 4 years running. Every Halloween-ish October time, we always watch this movie, and it's always with my sister and kind of get together where we have some popcorn and have a drink, and it's.
I haven't seen this movie since my daughters were kids. I don't particularly. This isn't on my top movie list.
Right.
Well, it's on my top of my Halloween movie list because I don't like scary movies.
Oh, I do. I love scary. I love old Universal scary movies.
Take me away from.
Yeah, I wanted to do slasher movies, but I got shot down on that line last week.
Well,
I wanted to do like 80s slasher movies, and I got shut down.
What we could do is you could figure out what days that like celebrities from when Disney started ended, like when Dick Van Dyke's birthday is, and then we can try to do like a Dick Van Dyke trivia.
Yeah, we could. That sounds good. I didn't read.
I know people that would like that, you know.
Right.
Cool.
So before we move on, Trivia chat rules are in the bottom. Type in answer and wait for host to tell you when to hit enter for your answer. So basically what it is so that when everybody hits it, your answer is coming up and people aren't seeing the answer. I'm not saying that you're cheating. I'm just saying there's some people who want to play honestly and they feel bad if they're answering and they've already seen an answer. That's all it is. So, but let's go ahead. Let's start. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Everybody ready?
Yeah. Started.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with. I would put my new overlay up, but it seems to just cover everything up. So I'm gonna have. So I'll show you the overlay but I'm gonna have to redo it. So there is the reason why I have to redo it.
You got a banana hat going all around, and then James has got a no friend over here. Yeah.
So I
look right.
I think the banana, I might have to put him in sexy man pose. So, but everybody's like, "What's sexy man?"
Model. Model.
All right, let's go ahead and let's start with round one, question one. All right, question one. What year was Hocus Pocus released in theaters? Was it A, 1990? Was it B, 1995? C, 1993? Or D, 2000? And I forgot to set up the timer.
Good going.
Well, that ain't gonna work. There we go. Well, that ain't gonna work either. I put it for minutes instead of seconds.
Oh my gosh.
So go ahead and enter your answer, chat. I've got it set up now.
A little too late.
Well, I was looking at it. I'm like, why is it moving so slow? Oh, I think I forgot to put it on low latency too.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
calm down. Busting apart at the seams here.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Answers are coming. There we go.
Yeah. All right. I think we got most of our answers in. So let's go with the new guest, Richard. What is your answer for this question? B. Okay. James?
C.
C. Heaven, the correct answer?
It is C, 1993.
C, 1993. It looks like almost everybody in chat got that one correct. So, moving on to question number 2. Are we ready?
Go ahead.
Question number 2. Which ingredient is not part of the Sanderson sisters' life potion? Is it A, dash of pox, B, piece of your own tongue, C, dead man's toe, or D, frog legs?
Just like wearing expensive jeans. This is a guess.
No, I haven't seen that, Mar. I have. Mar. All right, chat, you can put your answer in. That'd look good on one of those dogs with red hair. Put those in there.
Maybe a chihuahua with a rig. You know, the front teeth. That would look funny. Red wig on a chihuahua.
Here we go. The answers are coming in.
Really? That's cool.
All right. All right, Richard, what do you say? B.
Piece of your own tongue.
Yeah. James?
D.
D. All right. Heaven, the correct answer?
It is D, frog legs.
It is frog legs. I know piece of your own tongue doesn't sound right because actually in the ingredient it says piece of thy own tongue. But yes.
Frog legs would have been too cute. That's why I guessed it. I actually don't remember. I remember them boiling that big pot.
Yeah. Well, some of these, I mean, I was like, I had to look them up. I'm like, I don't know what it was. I'm like, to get the answer, I was like, I do not know what it was.
The chat is killing it though. Good job, guys.
Oh yeah. So, did you get everybody down, Hev?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to question number 3. Question number 3, what does Max's bully call himself? It's also shaved into the back of his head. Is it A, Big Boy, B, Ice, C, Dude, or D, Master? I think the one sister. All right, you can enter your answers, chat. I think the one sister, the only thing I ever seen her in besides this movie was Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only other. What's that?
Kathy and Jamie.
What was that, James?
Yeah, Kathy and Jamie. Kathy and Jamie. I was just identifying the actors.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, the answers are coming in. I think a lot of people watched this movie here recently.
Boy, they should. Boy, boom.
All right. Richard, what is your answer? B.
Sticking to it.
All right. James? B. Heaven, correct answer?
Hey. Chill. Oh, it is B, Ice.
All right. B, Ice. You know, when I put that on there, I was like, "Hey, Dave, thanks for coming in."
Fair winds, brother.
We were just talking about you, actually. But I remembered the only thing I could remember was he had it shaved in the back of his head. I couldn't remember what the name was, but I remember
that's how I. And there's Nick, Movie Maniac.
Hey, Nick.
We're all in for it now. Nick gets these questions like nothing.
That's what coolest. It was. You had to get he waits and comes in late to give everybody a head start.
And then he clobbers us all.
Wasn't much of one today.
What's that?
Said it wasn't much of one today.
Gives us a head start.
All right. Are we ready for question number 4?
Yeah.
All right. Question number 4. What is the name of the boy cursed to be an immortal cat? Is it A, John Binks, B, Thackeray Binks, C, Charles Binks, or D, Zachary Binks? Should have threw one of the answers in there as Salem. All right, chat, you can put your answer in.
For anyone that feels like they're not doing well, this is the only answer I would have gotten right so far. And I have a story about it, so.
Oh, good. Story time.
You don't make up crazy, wild answers like Chris Dadbuilds does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? Last night was the first time I actually seen Anthony Mollerman's match game.
Hey, yeah. Caitlin, congratulations, yeah. Caitlin.
Yeah, what was that? Oh, I see. Hey, thanks for coming in, Blue. But I think Margie and I will probably start watching it.
Caitlin was just accepted again to the college program. She's going to be down.
Oh, wow. So, all right. James, what is your answer for this question?
My answer is B.
All right. Richard?
Thackeray.
B. Heaven?
It is B. Thackeray Binks.
Way to go, Richard.
Heaven got it right, too.
It was 2 years ago. My friends found
Kelly.
cat, and they were super excited about it. And I told them I'd bring them some cat food, and they said that their one roommate was like, "Oh my God, look, he's a little black cat. Can we name him Zachary?" And they were like, "Sure, but why?" And they're like, from Hocus Pocus. They had to tell him that it was Thackeray.
Kelly said she got it.
Okay.
I got the bite of tongue too, because they go.
Do you think the overlay will work now, or is it going to be worse?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. Kelly, come in and fix the overlay. The only thing is that it does not work very well whenever the questions come up. That's the only...
Don't have 6 people. The heaven will be cut off if so.
And I know I'm wearing this shirt again. I wore it on Sunday, but it's actually Danny from Hocus Pocus, the little girl.
I thought you were gonna come in with your hair done up like Winifred.
No, I am Sarah. Thank you. Anyway, it's full moon out, so all the weirdos around.
All right. So. Did you get everybody down, Hev?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So question number 5. What kind of spell is put on the adults of Salem at the Halloween party? Is it A, frozen in place, B, non-stop dancing, C, capture their children, or D, fall asleep forever? Mar said she thought that too. She thought you would come in with your hair done up like Winifred.
Yes, I may do that one here. She should be my favorite because she has red hair, but she's not.
All right, chat, you can put your answer in. It's the buck teeth, isn't it?
She's mean. Sorry for being late.
That's all right.
I mean, more late than usual.
More late than usual.
Kennedy got me some of this pumpkin spice soda. It's not beer. So if you see
Is that the new answer starting with Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't for sure. They kind of moved up there pretty quick. All right.
Oh, I think it starts with ABC Mary.
Does it? I thought, because I know Mar had, I thought so too when I said something.
Oh, no, it might start with Mar.
I think it starts with Nick.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, it starts just above that.
Okay. All right, Kelly, what is your answer?
The nonstop dancing.
All right. Richard.
We're talking about the first one, right?
Richard says B, nonstop dancing. James.
Oh, you're right. It starts with Nick. Sorry.
B, nonstop dancing.
Heaven, the answer?
It is B, nonstop dancing.
There we go. Thank God I put tiebreaker questions in tonight.
And this is on the first one and the second one?
Just the first one. Just the first one.
I watched the second one for nothing.
Well, I was afraid that some people hadn't watched the second one, so I didn't want to.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That being it's new.
Sorry, I'm still fixing myself here. Okay.
So,
yeah. No.
Also, to let you all know, I am only 12 away from 1,000.
12 away. Boy. So go subscribe on your other accounts. We know you have them.
Or help us out. Share this out. And maybe it'll attract some new people in for this. But then again, you're probably thinking, I'm not sharing this out because somebody might come in better and beat you at it. No.
Oh,
Did you say no, Richard?
I'm supposed to tell everyone that the bananas are on their way and my mom is sorry.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Yes. So I think
worries.
Kevin was one. It'll be sent out to you, Kevin. So, all right. Are we ready for question number 6?
Sure.
All right. Question number 6.
Here I was remembering all these names from the second one.
Why was Billy Butcherson cursed by Winifred in the 1600s? Was it A, he made fun of her, B, he helped kill her, C, he cheated on her, or D, he hated children? So yeah, I mean, like I said, I watched Match Game the other night. My wife was always loved Match Game. All right, chat, you can add your put your answers in, and I told her about it, so we'll probably start watching Anthony's Match Game in the living room onto my other account.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is really fun. Really fun.
Yeah, I put, what was it? They said something about Disney's acquired the Pillsbury Doughboy. Well, Richard was on there when I was watching it.
Yeah.
And what was it? They said he no longer wants to be here. He's no longer being poked in the stomach. He's being poked in the blank. And I put the wallet in the chat.
I'm sure some other people put some very interesting things.
I think somebody,
yeah, that's a good
what was
one.
it? The biscuits was one of them, wasn't it?
Yep.
Very good. Very good. And hello, Richard and Evan and Chris and James and everybody in chat. You've got a lot of cool kids.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Nick,
yeah.
I know. Hi. So good to see you. What vacation are you just about to go on, or just getting back from, Richard?
A huge one pretty soon.
Oh,
so traveling from here to New York to go to my other apartment for about 2 weeks, and then going from there to Las Vegas for 2 days, then to Hawaii, it looks like, back over to Disney World, and then a Disney Cruise Line.
Very nice. That's amazing.
Caitlin, I don't know if Disney acquired Pillsbury. That was just a question on a Match Game. It might have been just make believe for a question, but maybe they did. I don't.
It was make believe.
Yeah, he makes up things.
So, I don't. James said he was having problems with his internet.
Yeah, I thought he might be frozen.
So
yeah,
and then he disappeared.
All right, Kelly, what is the correct answer to this question? Do I have to bring it up?
What did we ask? What is happening?
Why was Billy Butcherson cursed?
Oh, I think because he cheated on her.
Okay. Richard? C. All right. I don't know. I guess we'll ask James when he comes back. Hey, Taylor. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Taylor.
So, maybe, I don't know. How do we do this without James?
Well, he doesn't get the points, I guess, if he's not here.
All right. Heaven, what's the correct answer?
Yes.
Well, the correct answer is C. He cheated on her, but you put D. He cheated on her.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nathan, thanks for coming in. Sometimes there's typos, Heaven.
Hi, Nathan.
By you, Dad.
I did say I was perfect. All right. We'll let Heaven get caught up on scoring. So,
I'm looking at these answers and I'm thinking, wow.
Kelly, what is it about this movie that makes you want to watch it around this time of year?
Because it's set on Halloween. Oh. To be honest, I've only seen it like 3 times in my whole life. I enjoy the movie, but I'm not obsessed with the movie.
James, what's your answer?
I enjoy it, but
you made it.
What's my answer for what? Which question?
Hold on, let me go back to it. I wanted to get it. You bounced out.
Why was Billy killed?
Yeah, Billy Butcher.
Oh, she cheated. He cheated on her with her sister.
Okay.
Isn't that it? See?
Yeah.
You got it right.
Good job.
Sorry.
You can have multiple choice.
So, I don't. Like I said, the first wasn't it you who gave me a hard time because I hadn't seen it last year?
Probably.
Kelly? I thought it was. So I ended up watching it. So I seen 2 came out, and I'm like, okay, well, I better watch this. I'm gonna hear about it.
Yeah.
So I watched it. I fell asleep because I just got home and I was tired. So
that actually makes sense to me.
And then so later on, I turned it on again and got all the way through it. So,
I sort of like it because it's still before a lot of CGI.
Right.
So
That's cool.
there's just something kind of campy and wonderful about it. I mean, like when you see the making of it, Billy actually has to hold those live moths in his mouth and then let them out. Now they would just, computer that. There's just, it's kind of, I love those movies that were made before CGI, and it's really fun. I mean, you've got such great actresses in it, and it's just kind of goofy and fun.
Right. I think Billy Butcherson is my favorite character in both those movies. I really do.
Binks for me. I like
Binks. Yeah.
I like Binks. Yeah.
All right. Are we ready for question number 7?
Sure.
All right. Question number 7. What do Max, Danny, and Allison steal from the Sanderson sisters' house? Is it A, the spell book, B, the black flame candle, C, the brooms, or D, the cauldron?
My shirt says Danny right here. So excited about it.
What's that?
Danny would have to be really strong to steal the cauldron.
Was Danny? Was she played by Thora Birch?
I don't know. I
Chat,
think
you
so.
can go ahead.
That makes sense.
Chat, you can, what's your answer?
Danny's the little girl, right?
Danny's the little girl.
Yeah. The sister. Yes.
Yeah, you can actually buy her sweater, that little poncho sweatery thing she wears.
Okay.
I'm super sort of wanting it now.
I liked her better in the one movie. I can't think of what it was called.
Kind of around this era, I think it was a couple years before, is Halloween Town, and I absolutely love Halloween Town.
Right.
Sorry.
I think they made too many afterwards, like Halloween Town 2, 3, 4. It just keeps going.
Well, this movie is repeating that tragedy, but they've done it.
At least there's only 2.
30 years later, James.
30 years later, too, also.
But,
all right. Kelly, what's your answer?
The book. They stole
all right.
the book.
Richard?
The book.
All right.
Sorry,
Jen.
I always have to think, what was the question?
Yeah, the point of the whole movie, they stole the book, the spell book.
Yep.
All right. Heaven, the correct answer?
It is A, they stole the spell book.
There we go.
I did like in the new one how the book didn't look super CGI or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what was it. The
book
book reminded me of something. What was the book? You guys are watching the Marvel movies, so maybe you haven't got up to the new Doctor Strange movie yet.
Yeah, I have. I watched it all. Yeah.
Yeah, that book was kind of strange too. That was in it, if I remember right.
I don't like the new movie.
You don't like Doctor Strange?
No.
It's supposed to be.
It was a little bit much. There was so much happening all at once on that Doctor Strange movie. You couldn't follow along with it.
It was almost done like a thriller too. It wasn't,
yeah. My friends went and watched it again, and so the people I used to live with, it was me and two girls I'd lived with for a long time, and then one of the girls' fiance. And the girl and her fiance went and watched it like a second or third time, and me and the other girl were like, "Yeah, we're good. We don't need to see that ever again. We're done."
Yeah. It's like a hit or miss. It seems like with that movie.
Nick says we do not talk about Halloween Town 4.
Yes.
You know what's really cool though? I think I mentioned this some other time. Yeah. Is the two actors, the girl and the guy that were in Halloween Town.
Yes.
Just got married.
Yeah.
And I love it on TikTok. She just put a video out of like showing them in the movie, and she's like, you know, I would never want to be with you. And then she's like, well, that's awkward.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. So but yeah, all right. Married. Are we ready for question number 8?
Sure.
All right. Question number 8. What does Max promise Danny he'll dress up as next year if she agrees to visit the Sanderson sisters' house on Halloween? Is it A, Peter Pan with tights, B, a witch, C, Peter Pan but without tights, or D, a fairy prince?
Hey, Tony, how are you? Hey, Nathan.
Hi, Tony.
Hey, Fantastic Chronicle. Thanks for coming in.
They had a great stream from the like Halloween nights at
yes.
Cedar Point. It was really cool. And
all right.
Raised a bunch of money for a good cause.
Yes.
So way to go.
So all right, chat. You can enter your answers.
Hello, Anthony. Welcome in.
Ellie.
Hey, Taylor. Nice to see you. I haven't seen it in 10 years at least.
Yeah.
Taylor done this. Hey, Taylor.
Kelly, did you have a good time at Dave & Buster's?
We did. We had so much fun. Wednesdays, it was actually like last Wednesday, I think. But Wednesdays are half-price games, so you get twice the games.
Wow. I have never been to Dave & Buster's.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. It's so fun. Because they have like upstairs all the retro arcade games, and then they have like, a lot of arcade games down on the main floor that like you can play together and stuff. Right. Like they have a like huge hungry hippo that you like sit on.
Right.
And basketball and all kinds of fun stuff. So.
Hey, Anthony the Mole Man. We were just talking about you as well. I said, I guess I didn't know you did the match game, and I happened to catch it. My wife loves match games, so we'll probably start watching the match game together.
It's so much fun. James and I were on one of them, and I keep begging Anthony to bring me back, but it's fun to play on stream, and it's also fun to watch because chat is like on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ellie, correct answer?
Peter Pan with tights.
All right. Richard.
Peter Pan with tights.
All right. James.
How can you be Peter Pan without tights? A.
Evan.
It is A, Peter Pan, and then you have in parentheses.
Oh, that would be amazing. Sorry, Heaven. That'd be amazing, Anthony. All right. Coming up. But yeah, no, like I said, I don't know why I didn't watch this movie up until last year. I think what it was sometimes there's just some things about Disney you just think I'm too old for it, for some stuff. It's like High School Musical. The girls watched it. I'm like, this ain't something I'm going to be into.
I was sort of obsessed with High School Musical with the kids.
I watched
High School Musical, but I haven't tried to watch the new TV series.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Now, I've seen all the Harry Potter movies. I know that's not Disney, but I've seen all the Harry Potter movies, but not on purpose. So.
I watch them on purpose. My sister watches them regularly, at least one of the movies each movie a year. So there's eight movies. So we're not even counting the Fantastic Beasts. So
right, and then you know what? I thought I liked the Fantastic Beasts series better than the Harry Potter.
I liked Harry Potter better. It was the iconic characters.
Right.
here's the question. They had, okay, I know I'm getting off the subject.
Mm-hmm.
They had all these potions where they could like even put bones back in that have been lost and everything, but they couldn't fix Harry's eyesight.
Nope. They could not.
Skelligro. It's called Skelligro.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think you think a little too much into things.
What's that? Oh, sorry.
You just kind of ruin the movie. Like
to really understand Harry Potter's, you have to read the books beforehand.
You definitely.
It goes in depth more.
I meant that another movie that can be ruined is Raiders of the Lost Ark, because whether Indiana Jones is in it or not, the outcome's the same. So.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready for question number 9?
Yeah.
All right. Question number 9. In order to bring back the sisters from their 300-year sleep, who has to light the candle? Is it
this was the weirdest part of this movie.
A, a child, B, a virgin, C, an ancient relative, or D, a young girl? Hey, Brian, thanks for coming in. He says, heaven, 24 days till my trip to WDW.
awesome.
Very cool.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. Also, another movie that I had to see, that I seen all of them by no choice, was Twilight, because the girls watch those.
You know, those are...
Go on.
I liked those enough. I watched them all.
You know, it was okay till it got weird.
Yeah.
You know, with the baby and stuff. That's weird. That's got weird.
Yeah.
Katie and Connor watch those all the time, and I swear, like now I watch them and I'm like, this is the worst film that was ever filmed. Like, this is awful. It's not good at all. I still like the storyline, and the movie itself, the filming itself is just terrible.
Right.
And like, as someone who doesn't understand anything about filming or anything like that, like, that's saying a lot. It's awful.
Right. All right, Kelly, what is your answer?
Like a virgin.
All right.
Hey.
All right, Richard?
Virgin.
B. James?
I agree. It's B, virgin. And this actually stunned me that it was part of the movie. This was a kids' movie produced by Disney. Yeah. I had this vision of all these people turning around, going to their mother and father in the theater. Hey, what is that? What's a virgin? And all these, befuddled explanations. I don't get how that got in, but,
I don't know. I get how they made that in, but also if you watch the second movie, they make fun of that.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
They do.
Heaven, the correct answer?
A virgin.
You know, I didn't find it weird because it just kind of fit with what they were.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was back when you could actually have fun and not be politically correct all the time. So I think that's kind of a gem in this movie too.
Right. Speaking of new movies, which I forgot to come out October 2nd. And if you have the Roku channel, the movie, the story about Weird Al Yankovic came out on October 2nd.
Yeah. It did.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he is played by the kid who played Harry Potter.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
It looked really good. I forgot all about it, so I'm going to have to watch it here pretty soon. So
I've been watching Amazon, and I've been keeping up with the Lord of the Rings, the TV series, the new one. I like it. I like it a lot.
All right. That was another one I really was never into, was Lord of the Rings. That was.
Yep. I always loved. I love the nature and the visualization of how they depict the worlds and all that.
But that does make sense on the packages I've been delivering from Amazon that say Power of the Ring on it. So,
yep. Those are Lord of the Ringites or whatever you call them. Yeah.
Right. So are we ready for our final question for this round?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Question number 10. How does Sarah Sanderson lure the children of Salem to their house? Is it A, a potion, B, a card trick, C, a special powder, or D, a song? Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah. All right, chat, you can enter your answers.
His sisters were in the movie Christmas Vacation, and his dad is like some sort of producer or something of movies.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a little fact there I learned from Movie Mania Nick probably, but kind of cool. They're some of the cousins, I think.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or in Home Alone. Is it Home Alone?
Right.
Home Alone. Home Alone. Sorry.
I think the three main things I've been watching here is I've been watching House of the Dragons on Sundays.
Everybody says that's amazing. I need to watch it.
Well, the one thing that people got upset is they changed the actresses after like the third episode.
Oh, I wonder why.
Well, because they're doing these time jumps that are so far, but it was like, why couldn't you just age the original actor?
Oh yeah.
But they have one actor that's been in all of them. He doesn't look like he's aged at all. So
that's funny.
it's kind of weird. So,
I haven't watched any of the Game of Thrones, so.
But I've watched that. I've watched the new Andor, the Star Wars that's been on Disney Plus, and She-Hulk is what I've been watching. So, all right, Kelly, what is your answer for the last question of this round?
What was the question?
How does Sarah Sanderson lure the children?
Oh, she sings.
All right, Richard.
She sings.
All right, James.
He sings.
All right, Heaven. The correct answer.
It is by song.
Yep. So,
Ooh.
round one is complete. Round two, like I said, if you were not here, round two is a visual round. Now, it does have a little bit to do with Hocus Pocus, but we are going with famous witches. So.
Oh, goodness.
Well, there's not that many characters in Hocus Pocus really to do 10 of them. So it must have been a very small budget, and they spent most of it on Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker. So.
I will say that it's weird seeing them in the new one. Like, I think I have like an aversion to plastic surgery. Like if it's noticeable, like I can't even watch the movie. Like I cannot watch a Nicole Kidman movie now because it just bothers me. Like I can't. And so just the fact that like a couple of them have had so much that I'm just like, I mean, yes, they look amazing, but it just I think it's just a me thing. Like I'm
Yeah,
just like,
I don't even notice when they have plastic surgery. So,
but so I kept going like.
Unless it's noticeable.
Like what's her name?
Like when their face doesn't move.
Yeah,
Jennifer Grey. Jennifer Grey plastic surgery was really well noticeable.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I mean, she like is almost unrecognizable when she had it.
Oh yeah. Did you all catch the cameos of Gary Marshall and his sister Penny Marshall as the devil and his wives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if I'm right, didn't Gary Marshall pass away?
I think he did. I don't know.
I think Penny Marshall did too.
I think
did Penny Marshall also pass away?
Recently. I mean, not like this week, but I think in the last few years, I think she did. But what talent! what absolute talent.
Oh yeah.
Gary Marshall movies, like I think he did like the Runaway Bride, and
Well, from what I understand, the character Fonzie was actually based on Gary Marshall growing up.
I believe it.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Oh yeah. I don't know why they never did a Lenny and Squiggy TV show. That would have
I
been
love the
hilarious.
Lenny and Squiggy. My favorite character though was she came on Happy Days was Pinky Tuscadero.
Pinky.
Obsessed with Pinky
Pinky?
Tuscadero.
You didn't like leather?
No,
Was she
Pinky
was she
Tuscadero.
Fonzie's girlfriend, Pinky Tuscadero?
Yeah, she had red hair and she drove a pink car, like a pink Cadillac or something. I was like obsessed with her.
For some reason, now that I think about her, she seems like she was in something else I seen. Now that I'm thinking about what she looks like, we got a lot of players tonight, don't we, Heaven?
Yeah, but also I messed up somewhere, so I'm just double checking my work real quick.
Okay.
For anyone that came in, this is just pumpkin soda. Kennedy
Okay.
gave it to me, so I'm not drinking beer. I was running late, or else I would have grabbed a glass.
I thought James seen you drinking and decided to go get his own. That's what I thought.
Yeah, exactly. He's getting his own beer.
So we're just waiting.
Waiting. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy the amount of movies that both Penny Marshall and Gary Marshall directed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gosh, I'd have to Google it, but I just love his style. It's
Right.
just fun.
Well, I mean, it's kind of funny because you have you have those two, then you have, of course, Howard or what's his name?
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard directing. Of course, his brother Clint Howard shows up in everything that he does.
And Bryce Dallas Howard, his
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah, but then also you've got Henry Winkler, who's been I haven't seen him but he there for a while. He was showing up in a lot of Adam Sandler's movies.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I think that's how. Isn't that how he started?
What do you mean?
How he started his acting. For it was Adam Sandler, the original, the Happy Gilmore was where he started.
Henry Winkler?
Yeah, Henry Winkler.
Well, Henry Winkler was the Fonz on Happy Days.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he kind
he's
of.
done some directing too. I don't know.
But I don't think he wasn't in Happy Gilmore. I think he came back in The Water Boy. No,
Okay.
it was actually
my
Little Nicky, because they did the whole Henry Winkler covered in bees.
To be honest, I've never seen any of
None
those.
of that?
They're
So.
just so silly, like goofy.
I only,
All right.
Yeah.
You got an update for us?
Yep. All right. So Richard has 8, James has 10, Kelly has 7, Jonathan has 10, Sandy has 9, Emily Rose has 9, Mar has 8, AJC Magic TV has 9, Kevin has 9, Nick has 7, and Make It Blue Disney Adventure has 2.
All right.
So many cool kids here.
Wow.
Hello, everyone.
So
we
we
got
have
a great match.
Yeah.
So coming up, we have our visual round. So we will show it, and this is famous witches, and they're basically famous TV or movie witches. So I'm going to show the picture, and just need the answer of who the witch is. So here we go with the first witch.
I always wanted a dress like that.
Mhm.
I think it's too much. I don't think so.
All right, chat, you can put in your answer. Yes, Jonathan, she's a witch.
So did anyone get suckered? Capitalism, I'm a sucker for it. Did anyone go get their adult Happy Meal yesterday?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it is literally a 10-piece nugget meal with a toy.
Yes. So I had to go get it.
I
And
didn't
it's
hear
more
about it.
expensive than like just the combo, which
I
I thought
That's
was
so
kind of
silly.
I know. So I bought 3 of them.
I just
Oh my god.
No.
I just heard about it about an hour and a half ago.
If they're gonna do that, at least give
I
something
actually
as
made
a
it short.
present
I'll probably post
for
it.
adults that they would like. You know.
Like I really wanted the Hamburglar and the Grimace, and I got Birdie, which I'll probably send to Sandy, and then I got the other guy, like the McDonald's guy, which is the one I did not want. So I got 2 of him.
All
And
right.
why do they all have 4 eyes? Like it's very
It has to
creepy.
do with the one guy.
I know.
Yeah,
like,
I
that's
was
how it's
reading
You know
bad.
what
about
they
it.
would have done? It would have been a lot better if they would have just made all of the
Hi, Emily
50th,
Rose.
the 50th McDonald's toys that they gave out.
Yeah.
If they just made them into adult ones. Done.
Yes.
Done.
Yes.
I would be happy. I would buy like 5 or 6 of those. You know.
Yes.
All right, Kelly, who is this witch?
Glinda, the Good Witch of the North.
All right. Richard agrees. All right.
Glinda.
James?
Can you see that?
The
Glinda.
little
Yeah. All right.
Do I get
Heaven,
extra points
the answer.
It is Glinda the Good Witch.
of the North? So,
uh,
do I get bonus?
For what?
Hey,
For
Cargo.
saying the
Nice
Good
to see
Witch
you.
of the North
Because you said she was from the north. Is that
and the Good Witch. They only
anything.
Glinda. And Toto too.
I love it when she's like, "Are you a good witch or a bad witch?" Right after she just explained that only bad witches are ugly, and then she has the audacity to ask Dorothy, "Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Are you calling me ugly?" Oh my goodness, is that so Cargo?
Yeah, well, that was not Disney when it first came out, so officially.
It's like if you can't figure it out.
Well, you know what? It also came out back those days when men could give women a little smack when they got out of line too.
Oh, I don't think there's.
Warm.
I just thought it was funny because she just explained.
I know. I'm just saying. I meant back in those days, you could put anything out.
Yeah. Really, they made it. The actress who did Dorothy put out a book and I believe put out a movie that talked about how she was wronged, you know,
Yeah.
in the movie when she was young.
Oh,
It
wow.
was crazy
It's
what
pretty
happened on
darling,
the set
darling.
of that movie.
Yeah.
It really is. I still love the
Judy Garland had it.
It's kind of crazy.
That'd be a great trivia night, Chris. Wizard
Yeah.
of Oz.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz would be a good one.
Hev?
You're good.
All right. Here is our second witch.
She's at Oogie Boogie Bash this year.
Taylor, the bad ones are typically better looking, though.
In Disney, yes.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I mean, in what? In what was the Disney one that they just put out? The well, not just put out. It'd been a while. The one that had because they had Mila Kunis played the witch that became the bad witch.
I think it was Wizard of Oz came after Snow White.
Okay.
And they originally were going to have the witch in Wizard of Oz be beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And so I have some sort of collector's edition on like DVD that had like the making of Wizard of Oz after the movie on it.
Yeah.
And it was really kind of cool because you know how the evil queen is, really pretty, evil but pretty, and so they had this like really beautiful actress originally for the witch, and was
Oh wow, wow. All right, Kelly, who was that witch?
that's Madam Mim.
Richard.
Madam Mim.
All right, James.
Madam Mim.
All right, Heaven, the correct answer.
It is Madam Mim.
All right. Yeah, that's it's been a while since I've seen Sword in the Stone.
Yeah.
What is with the one guy that's been doing these shorts where all he tries to
He's
do
an
is
idiot. I said I will personally slap whoever lets him pull that sword out.
Didn't he
I
break
guess
it
they
one
go out
time?
and stab.
I don't know.
Oof.
But if
What
I
happened? What are you talking about?
So his name's JoJo.
Yeah. he's
Oh
an
yeah,
idiot.
Well,
I actually knew JoJo before he was like JoJo. Yeah, okay.
he's always trying to pull the sword out of stone. He's got like YouTube short after YouTube short
Yes.
of him, and I think he broke it one time, if I'm right.
He went on he commented on his own post one day and said, I will only stop if Mr. Beast tells me to stop. So I commented and tagged Mr. Beast and I said, someone tell him to stop.
Yeah, exactly. Someone called you out.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, Heaven, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here is our next witch.
Usually they only have a little kid pull it out anyway, don't they?
Yeah. It's usually only little kids who can pull it out. All right, chat, you can put your answer in. We got our answers coming in. I think the other reason why I didn't watch Hocus Pocus, I've never really been a fan of Bette Midler. So
Really?
yeah, I just never was.
I really liked her in First Wives Club.
Okay.
That is a funny movie with Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
And
I think the only thing I liked her in was The Winning Ticket, which was just that short that was made for the backlot, the Hollywood backlot studio.
I was like, I don't know what that is.
All right, Kelly, who was
in the Rose and
That's Mary Sanderson.
All right.
Hey.
All right, Richard.
Mary Sanderson.
James.
Hey,
That's what my dog sounds like every time.
I am so sorry. Stop it. Stop.
Having the correct answer.
Mary Sanderson.
What was that? I liked her in Seinfeld, but she is a great actress. Oh, okay. Is that who played Mary? Is that who Mary Sanderson? Is that who they're talking about?
She was in Seinfeld?
I don't know. Like I said, the only thing I ever remembered her from was from what was it? The Whoopi Goldberg, where they were nuns.
Yes, I remember.
PP.
Sister
She's in
Act.
Seinfeld, I thought.
PPP.
She was in it for like 3 episodes or 4 episodes.
John
Wasn't that
Horry.
Oh,
long?
I didn't remember that.
Oh, wow.
I feel like was in something else too.
I don't remember what she did, but I know she was in about 4 episodes. She was in it for a little bit.
Did she have that crooked mouth?
She looked normal. She looked like she did in the Sister Act.
Am I not wrong?
About the same era, too.
Didn't she get the crooked mouth from something that happened in the first Hocus Pocus?
The first Hocus, no, I
She had
don't
a
know.
crooked mouth in Hocus Pocus.
I
thought
think
you-
she always had
Well,
it. I don't know if they explained
A lot
it.
of the big rumor for
Nick-
Hocus Pocus 1 and 2
Nick-
is the person that is singing is not one of the sisters. It was the original chick from that you see in the very beginning of Hocus Pocus 2, which is
Okay.
the crow.
Oh, okay. What were you saying, James?
Nick, who of course is our authority on all movies, says the mouth thing switches in the next movie. It goes to the
does.
other side. That's hysterical.
I never even
Bette
noticed that.
Midler hits her in the beginning of the movie, and it switches over. She explained, I saw something on it,
Okay.
that it hurts her face, like to do it the side she did 30 years ago. So she had to
Oh,
switch sides.
All right, have we ready?
Yep.
All right, here is our next witch.
Sorry, VP knows I'm always hungry, but no, the dogs are fighting. Oh gosh, what's her name?
All right, chat, you can put your answer in. She looks very angry.
She's bad. Like, she's really bad. Rapunzel's
All right.
so sweet.
All right. I think we got most of them in. Yep. All right. Kelly, who was this witch?
Mother knows best. It's Madame Gothel.
Richard.
Mother Gothel.
All right.
Gothel.
James.
Same way, Mother Gothel.
All right. Having the correct answer.
It is Mother Gothel.
Yes. And if I'm right, I think this is from one of Heaven's favorite Disney movies,
It sure is.
Tangled. Yes.
Tangled is awesome.
'Cause
It's
Mother knows best.
Awesome. It's funny. It's got lots of like action.
Yeah.
I don't.
And
And
it's
I
got
think
Flynn Rider.
I think it should have had the popular been as popular as Frozen, but it doesn't seem
I think
like
it should have been more popular than
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Frozen.
should have been
And
more popular.
and it just didn't seem to get that for some reason. I don't know
And
why.
the TV series didn't really go off that well either. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It-
My
it couldn't
You know, my kids really liked the
It's okay.
series, but the movie is so good.
Yeah.
right.
So good.
I think my favorite character is Maximus, the horse.
Really good.
Yeah, he's great. All those guys in the duckling, whatever.
Yeah.
ugly
Yes,
duckling,
Oh,
whatever.
Duckling.
yes.
Yeah, those
They're all so funny, and just everything about it.
I just think it's funny because all the guards, they're idiots.
Mhm.
And it's the horse that is actually knows what's going on. All right. Hev, did you get that all? Hey, Cargo.
Yeah, you're good
Didn't
to
you
go.
come in?
Tangled has good songs too.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't have
Yeah.
Frozen level Let It Go, but
Did you say you're
really
ready?
good song.
Mhm.
All right. Are we ready for the next witch? Which
Sure.
witch is which?
What's her name?
I need to run to the bathroom real fast.
Okay.
Hi, I'm gonna open this door. We have to move. Thank you.
All right, chat. You can put your answer in. Says, LOL, I've been here long enough to answer 3 questions. I probably seen your name over there and just wasn't thinking about it. I just happened to look over. I said, oh, Cargo's here.
I'm sort of digging her shirt in this picture.
And that's not Thackeray Banks with her either. All right, Kelly.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
All right, Richard.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
All right. James.
Sabrina.
I'll answer for heaven. Yes, it's Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So might want to wait for her to come in because she's gonna have to catch up.
And have to count them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever happened to the actress that played her? Does she do anything anymore?
She does a lot of Hallmark Christmas movies and stuff like that.
But her and Joey Lawrence had a show together there for a while too.
Yeah.
So wasn't that Melissa and Joey?
Was that what it was?
I think so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Melissa and Joey, and she was Melissa.
I didn't think she was Joey.
Well, yeah.
You never know. It's 2022.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The cat was the best part of that show. Honestly, I liked the cartoon better though. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen the cartoon. So, hey, Mr. Fulton.
That is right. Loretta Lynn died today.
I thought she'd already passed.
Hey, stop it.
But yeah, I think I only seen a few episodes of that show. I've never really watched it. I think I knew Carolyn Ray, but I can't remember what she was on a show before that, and that's the only reason why I popped in because I liked her in another show she was in before.
It was pretty good. It kind of reminded me of the little jokes in it. So.
Don't you hate that when a new show comes out and you get into it and then they cancel it?
Oh yeah.
Heaven and I.
All the guests got it right.
Okay. Heaven.
That was a question.
Heaven and I got into a show called Rob with Rob Schneider.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And we laughed so hard.
Okay, never mind.
We laughed so hard through every episode. We were crying. And they canceled after the eighth episode. So
first, congrats to the 3 of you if you didn't get it right, because when I asked and he just said, okay. So if you didn't, you did.
We all got it.
We all got it. Thank you.
Uh-huh. I've never seen Sabrina to the Teenage Witch. It was just so out there. Everybody knew about it.
I also have started I started a show on Netflix during college. I remember I was home for Christmas break and I'm watching this show and I know that I'm not done with it. I know there's still stuff to watch. And it just pops up with like the stuff where like when you're done with a Netflix series, it like pops up and it's like find more things like this. And I was like, oh, but I'm not done. Like I still have another like episode. And I like go back and I look it up and it's gone. They took it off of Netflix while I was watching it.
Yeah.
Well, what was that? There was one year I was watching 2 different dramas. One was Pan Am and the other one was the Playboy Club. And they just cut them off. Just canceled them. I was like, wow, all right.
Oh no. I don't even, this was a long time ago, but they had one season and it was called Freaks and Geeks. And it was the best flippin' show. It was so good. And it was crazy good. And then they couldn't do the next seasons because several of the actors got like huge movie careers. But it was so good.
Same thing for me with Gilmore Girls. I used to watch it with my sister and my mom all the time.
Right.
And then they just shut off the last season. They were going to make another season, and then they kind of just shut it down. And now you can find her on The Mighty Ducks.
Oh, yeah.
She is the mom on the Disney. Yeah.
All right. Did you get everybody have? Oh, I'm sorry, Richard. Yeah. Did you get everybody scored, have? All right. Let's go with our next witch. Hello, I had that was watching last season of Hell's Kitchen, and the screen pauses and says air. I go back into it. Hold on. I go back into it and says air. I go back into it, and the old season has been removed because first episode or new season replaced it. Oh, wow. Jonathan. All right, chat, you can put your answer in. I'm sorry.
I remember being little and having seen that on reruns and like trying to make things happen by going.
I remember watching the reruns when I was a kid. All right.
In your nose and
Kelly, who's this witch?
Samantha from Bewitched.
All right. Richard.
Samantha from Bewitched.
All right. James.
Samantha Stevens from Bewitched.
Heaven.
It is Samantha Stevens.
The way she was able to wiggle her nose was pure talent.
Tabitha Stevens could do it too. Kelly's trying.
Between that, the wiggling of the nose, and the blinking of the eyes on I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah. Were they on the same channel? I wonder.
Well, I don't know. They might. I don't know because I just always saw them on reruns, and it seemed like, one would go, and then the other one would go, and then there'd be the Brady Bunch or something.
It was probably put on CBS.
Ryan, I think his name was Darren, not Durwood. I think it was Darren Stevens.
There were two Darrens.
The first one.
Dick York and Dick Sargent. Yeah. Sergeant York. No, Dick. That's how I remember who they are. It's Dick York and Dick Sargent. If I'm right, I think if you watch, is it MeTV? They probably still play it on there.
I think they do on MeTV.
Probably during the day. So.
You know what I love on MeTV, which I don't have it now, but when I like you're in a hotel room or something and they have it, is Sanford and Sons.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I love that show.
Did you get everybody? All right. Here we go with our next witch. Sorry, I had to use Dora's name for the hubby. Okay. What's it? All right, chat, you can put your answer in.
And Dora was awesome.
Did one of the Darrens commit suicide?
That I don't know, but the first one died tragically of cancer.
Maybe that's what it was. And the first one was the best one. Well, at least I think so. That's my opinion. All right. Kelly. Who was this witch?
Sarah Sanderson.
All right. Richard?
Sarah Sanderson.
James?
Sarah Sanderson.
Heaven?
Sarah Sanderson.
So
I love her character in the first one, but I feel like they didn't bring that. It wasn't like, maybe because times are different or whatever, but I mean, she didn't bring the heat this time in the second one.
Is it Sarah Jessica Parker again in the second one?
yeah.
But she wasn't as like flirtatious and, you know.
Right.
Mhm.
I mean, who's she gonna be flirtatious with? The zombie.
Well, there was that
Billy
guy
Graham?
in the they meet that guy in the
dance.
museum or whatever.
Yeah, the museum.
And then there's all those men and then where all the carnival or whatever they're at.
Right.
So, I mean, there were men around.
Well, wasn't there one part where they lost her and she was over talking to a man? I think.
Yeah.
There was,
Oh yeah, there
One
was
guy
that.
who's trying to. Yeah.
Did we already do our answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I'm waiting for heaven is what it is. I was
You're
like,
good to go.
all right. Here we go for our next witch. All right, chat, you can put your answer in. Really, Cargo? All right. I think there could be a lot of those named that, Cargo. Maybe another one. All right. All right, Kelly, who was this witch?
Scarlet Witch.
All right, Richard.
Wanda or Scarlet Witch.
All right, James.
I got it sideways. I put Wanda, but I put the Red Witch.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it is Wanda, but
Yeah.
Heather,
It is the Scarlet Witch.
so, but we'll accept Wanda, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wanda Maximoff.
I keep forgetting her last name, and that's a little long for me to remember.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just wondering how when they bring the X-Men in,
Oh.
because her father is Magneto.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're gonna do that.
They kind of already did with Deadpool #2 because of Wolverine, but
Yeah.
#3 is still going to have Wolverine, but still.
Yeah. Was Wolverine? Wolverine wasn't in #2.
He,
You're talking about at the end when he's cleaning up the timeline?
Yeah. Yeah.
That Richard, he wasn't really in that. They just took that from the movie.
No, they showed him in it, and it,
Yeah, it was from
the
the
snippet of that. Yes, it was a pre-made video, probably, but that told everyone that he was going to be in #3 because he was in it because it showed him in a way.
So, if you didn't give Cargo a point, give Cargo a point since she could tell us that it's the Olsen's twin sister.
Yes.
Okay.
Elizabeth Olsen. when you like find that out, you're like, oh, I totally see it now. Now I can't unsee it. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I need to watch that show again.
Well, she showed up. The first movie she showed up in is Age of Ultron, the Avengers Age of Ultron. So, and they were trying to dance around that her and her brother were mutants because they couldn't use that yet because they didn't own that. Fox still owned that.
Yep.
So. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go with our next witch. All right, chat, you can put your answer in. You know, I actually heard that they said this actress is actually one of the nicest actors that you could get to know back in the day. Is from the way they talked.
Mm-hmm.
And her
I encourage anyone, you can probably find it, on YouTube, is to see that the making of The Wizard of Oz, and they have interviews with actresses. And when she got called for the part, she thought she was getting called for Glinda. So when they told her she was going to be the ugly witch, like, super offended.
Wow.
Well,
I hope the chin's a prosthetic. So...
Great quote, Cargo. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
That movie still scares me. Like, she still scares me. And those flying monkeys, they are frightening.
Do you know what the tornado was?
What do you mean?
It was a pair of pantyhose. Is what's doing. Yeah, it was a pair of pantyhose. That's what they used to make the tornado the way.
You just swirled them about?
Yeah. So, all right, Kelly, who is this witch?
The Wicked Witch.
Richard.
Wicked Witch of the West.
All right. James.
The Wicked Witch of the West.
All right. Heaven, do I need to ask you?
I can tell you that it's the Wicked Witch of the West.
Did she have a name in The Wizard of Oz?
That's what I was
other than
the
Wicked
Witch here. But I don't think it was from The Wizard of Oz. It was from the what was the one that with
It was from Wicked, wasn't it?
Wicked and the book.
Wicked.
Yeah. Okay.
I just tried to watch that today.
What was it?
I tried to watch Wicked today, but I
Wicked.
couldn't find it.
Is that what it was?
It's a Broadway musical.
Oh, well, I was talking about the one that the guy that looks like James Dean. What's his name? He played James Dean in the movie.
Did they make a movie out of that?
It was a TV movie. Gosh, what? I'm trying to think. His brother was in. His brother's an actor, and he's an actor. And I cannot think of what his name is right off the top of my head. But wasn't it called The Great and Powerful Oz? It was Disney who made it. And Mila Kunis played. She played the person who became the Wicked Witch of the West eventually.
Paramount.
Wonderful World of Oz. Was that Jonathan?
I think Paramount made them, all of them.
No, I think Disney. Maybe, I don't know. I thought Disney made.
Disney didn't make any of them.
Well, Disney owned the rights at one time. I'm pretty sure because Disney did a Return to Oz.
I don't know. Yeah.
So, all right, Heaven, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I believe this is our last witch for this round. All right, chat, you can put your answer in. I think the first movie I've ever seen her in was The Rose.
It's a good movie. And Beaches is a good movie for her.
I think the other movie I seen wasn't she with Nick Nolte where he was like a bum and they brought him in or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Was she in that? Now that I'm thinking of It's like-
Was that Barbara Streisand? No. That was a different one.
Yes, it was, Amy. That's a good film. I thought The Rose was too. Rose and Beaches were great films for her.
I don't think I've seen either one.
I'm surprised because those are 80s films and you're usually like top game there.
You know, they were kind of for older people, I think.
If they didn't have kids in it, we didn't watch it. All right, Kelly, who is this witch?
Winifred Sanderson.
All right, Richard.
Winifred Sanderson.
And James.
Winifred Sanderson.
All right, Heaven.
It is Winifred Sanderson.
That is correct. Heaven got it right. Good job, Heaven.
Hey, Dave.
It was
To infinity and beyond.
Some people I work with.
Oh.
I think he's talking about Richard.
Doesn't that hair kind of remind you of the Red Queen, though?
You mean like the Queen of Hearts?
Queen of Hearts, yeah. Red Queen.
Oh, yeah. Now that you say that, yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Yep.
I never even thought about
We had
that.
heard
Newer movies when she has her enlarged head and then it shrinks.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I've never seen the second movie to that. To
I've
Alice.
seen them all, so I
Yeah.
like them all. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one. I've never seen the next.
Are we talking about the
Live action.
The Looking Glass,
Alice
and then what was the second one?
They're terrible.
Through
I
the
will
Looking
say the second one was better than the first one.
Well, if I'm right, what it is they went more towards.
No,
the-
don't believe it.
Kelly, you can't cut me off when I'm in the middle of things. So. Didn't they
They
go
went more
more?
towards-
Didn't they go
Go ahead.
more with what the book was compared
Yeah.
to what? Yeah, that's what
They
I thought.
said that, but they really didn't. Because I read the books and I was like, "What is
Oh.
this?"
Well, they didn't talk about the Jabberwocky and the Disney version.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
And also, I liked a TV series that was called The Tin Man a little bit better than this one. Those movies.
Oh yeah.
It's still based off of Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I think when I was a kid, it was the Tin Man that was my favorite character when I was a kid.
Yeah, and Tin Man in the TV series, it's a little bit more darker. I liked it a little bit more darker.
Yeah.
The Tin Man is MVP.
MVP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
I
You know,
don't
it's really sad when they made the movie. It was Buddy Ebsen, and he got all poisoned, like by
Yeah.
the paint,
Oh wow.
and was like almost
Yeah,
died.
they didn't-
He was in
That
the
didn't work
hospital.
out very well.
He was
Oh, wow.
like paralyzed or something. It was horrible.
Well, what they did was the person who bought the paint to put on the face bought the wrong kind of paint.
It had like mercury in it.
It had
or
mercury in
something.
it, and then you put it straight to your face. What's gonna?
Yeah, he got very sick.
Yeah, he did.
Did
The
you see what
original
Mark-
female lead, Dorothy, was to be played
Yeah,
by
just bleep
Shirley
me.
Temple.
All right, do you have the scores?
Yeah.
All right.
Richard has 26. James has 28. Kelly has 25. Jonathan Chong has 28. Sandy has 29. Emily Rose has 29.
Ooh.
Mar has 28. AJC Magic has 25. Kevin has 29. Nick has 25. Make It Blue Disney Adventure has 2. Brian has 12. Cargo has 18. Taylor has 4. And Dave has 2.
Wow, what a tight
So
game.
many great scores. Good job, everyone.
We're trying.
All right. So we're going into round 3, 10 questions, no multiple choice. So are we ready for the first question?
Sure.
All right. Let's go with first question. Question number 1. What are the names of the Sanderson sisters? This should be easy after the first that last round. Yeah, good job, Cargo.
Good job.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. Oh, that's right. Canadian Thanksgiving. Yes. Mar, I was trying to make the first question easy. All right, Kelly, what is the name of the Sanderson sisters?
Mary, Sarah, and Winifred.
All right. Richard?
Mary, Sarah, Winifred.
All right. James?
Mary, Winifred, and Sarah.
Yeah. We'll accept Winnie too. So Heaven?
Maybe you should have made it on that question. You should have made it who is the oldest to the youngest too, because they showed that in the second movie.
I guess I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
So
It is Sarah, Winifred, and Mary.
yes. All right. So we got a close race going on in here. Luckily, I did prepare 2 tiebreaker questions. So
Get ready,
I think
everyone.
I'm hoping. I think the first one might be easy, but the second one might be the hard one. So
Awesome.
But yeah, have you watched the second one yet, Kelly?
I did. I watched it today.
Yeah. And James hasn't watched it yet because he hasn't been with his girls to watch it.
Well, I'm not going to. I didn't like this.
I like the music better in the second one than in the first one, personally.
Really?
Yeah.
The song's good. Yeah. I like the ones in the first one too.
Yeah, I like both, but I think the second one turned out a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean it's amazing that they're putting that kind of stuff out on a streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That should have been straight to theaters, really.
Yeah.
It would have got a lot of money.
Yeah. Did you get everybody have?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go. Question number 2. Which character spoke these lines? You buck-toothed, mop-riding firefly from hell.
Those are fighting words, right?
All right, chat. You can put your answer in. Here's the thing. I didn't do what Richard did.
What?
Where he watched the first one before he watched the second one. I probably should have done that.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I rewatched the first one yesterday. Watched this one today.
All right, Kelly. Who said you buck-tooth mop-riding firefly from hell?
I feel like it was Billy, but
Okay.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
Richard?
Billy Brotherton.
All right. James?
Billy.
All right.
Oh,
Evan?
good.
It is Billy.
It sounded like Billy's statement.
After he didn't he clip the stitches out of his mouth to say it?
Yeah. And then the moths come out. And I was glad to see him in the second one.
Yeah.
Turned into a good guy in a way.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't he kind of a good guy in the first one? I mean, they kind of used him, but he was really kind of he was supposed to be like a good guy, though, right?
Yeah, at the end, he became a very good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor guy, just laying there in that grave alive that whole entire time.
I know. My goodness. Crazy.
That guy, like, this isn't even very deep. I'm sorry if I'm giving away any of that part of that focus, too. All right, here we go. Question number 3. Which Sanderson sister was the first to die? I think, Mari, if you put Butcherson or Brotherton, if you put Billy in front of it, she probably gave it to you.
I did.
All right. Chat, you can put your answers in. Mar says he changed allegiance in the first one. Oh, thanks, Amy. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you later.
Have a good night, Amy.
Hi, Amy. That's a tough one.
All right. Kelly, which Sanderson sister was the first to die?
I am completely guessing. I think it was Mary.
All right. Richard?
I'm completely guessing, and I'm saying it's Sarah.
All right.
You know what? I think you're right, but
James?
I was going back and forth between the two.
Heaven?
Winifred Sanderson.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Winifred Sanderson.
She did
In the first
one?
movie.
Died
Yeah.
first?
I guess she might have in the first movie.
Oh, I guess it was a mistake to watch the second one right before.
Yeah, I kind of
But she,
I get the same thing. It all merges in there. It's like, wait a minute. Which
Well,
one-
here's the thing. In that question, are they talking about at the beginning or are they talking at...
Oh, that's true. Also,
oh, I was
It's
thinking
twice.
about the first time, I guess.
in the first movie.
Oh, so when they turned to stone?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
She does. In the first part of it, though, they all hang at the same time.
Did they?
Right?
Mhm.
Don't they kick over the barrels and they all...
Yep.
And then what they would say is who died first was the one that's not twitching around, I guess.
I mean, it really, when I found this
Remember
question,
they-
it really didn't say what part of
went
the
into
movie it was
woods.
from.
Oh,
Did-
it must
did
have been in
did
the
anyone-
graveyard.
Did anyone get that?
No.
Wow.
No one got that one. Well, did anyone in the chat get
No.
that? No.
No.
Wow.
Nobody in the chat got it.
Okay.
Mars says, well, when he was the oldest. All right. Are we ready for question number 4?
Yep.
Question number 4. Which character spoke the last line of the movie?
Which character spoke the last line of the movie?
Yeah. Mars says, throw that question out. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. They asked this question about Star Wars A New Hope, and it's almost like a toss-up between which character, because it's either Chewbacca or it's R2-D2. But it's not like a verbal word. It's either a growl or a beep.
I'm trying to remember how the first one ended.
All right. Kelly, which character had the last word?
I'm just guessing it's Max.
Okay. Richard?
Thackeray Binks.
James?
Danny.
All right. Heaven, the correct answer?
It is Thackeray Binks.
I almost said that, but I could not remember. I almost said that. I couldn't remember if anything happened after that.
Okay. I almost skipped a question.
I like how it like merges the two movies are so closely. It almost seems like they happen like right there, like right after each other. Kind of like Marvel movies. They did a
Right.
really good job with these two.
Oh.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes sequels rhyme with the first one.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
All right. We ready for... Oh, I'm sorry, Heaven.
You're fine. You can go ahead.
All right. Question number 5. Which Sanderson sister will you find riding the vacuum? All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I can't have cats, so.
No, but I call your dog Winnie.
Yeah, so does your mom and your sister.
I do it because I'm new, though.
I am allergic to cats.
Is it because the hair or?
Usually, if you're allergic to cats, it's the saliva.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought it was the hair. Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, it comes from the hair because, a cat bathes itself.
Yeah.
So-
that's
Oh.
Yeah.
What about a hairless cat then? It
They
doesn't
still
try to
lick
make-
that was-
themselves.
I think I'd be fine with that unless the
Yeah.
cat still licked itself and somehow.
Exactly,
Yeah. But I get stopped up, and if I get real bad, my eyes swell shut.
Oh,
Oh.
goodness.
They have hypoallergenic cats also, so they don't shed.
Yeah.
Taylor has cats that don't cause allergies.
Yeah, they
But
don't cause
she's very
allergies at all.
allergic.
Yeah, you have to look for certain ones.
Well, it did seem like there for a while, if it was a short-haired cat, it didn't bug me. I can pet them,
Yeah.
but I have to wash my hands immediately after I pet them. So, all right, Kelly, which Sanderson sister rode the vacuum?
Mary.
All right. Richard.
Mary.
James.
Mary.
Heaven, the correct answer?
It is Mary Sanderson.
Yep.
Mary Sanderson.
I loved her Swiffer wet jet in the second movie.
Yeah.
And they have
Spoiler
Roombas
alert.
too.
And they had the Roomba for yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They were flying around on.
Nick says, Chris, I just started sneezing. Yeah, we would go up to my aunt's house, and she had a cat, and he was probably the coolest cat I ever met. I can't remember what his name was right off the top of my head. But whenever the dogs would go off, he would just sit up there and watch them all cool, like, you're idiots. So I'd have to sleep on the couch, and for some reason, every morning I would wake up all stopped up, and this cat is laying on my chest.
Yikes.
Well,
Yeah.
he likes you, but you just don't like him.
Wasn't his name Leo?
Leo, yes, that is right. Yes, they named him after, yes, Leonardo DiCaprio. They named him after. I forgot about that. Because my aunt had a thing for Titanic. So, all right. Which they had a dog that they named Jack.
Oh, wow.
All right. Are we ready for the next question?
Yeah.
All right. Question number 6. Which Sanderson sister was the smartest among the three of them? All right, chat, you can put your answer in. I don't mind using the timer. Just the sound makes me realize this is the same sound I have to get up to every morning. So it's not really a sound I like to hear. Nick says it's a trick question.
It is kind of tricky. It is kind of tricky, I think. In a way.
Me too.
All right. I think we have everybody in. Kelly.
I'm gonna say Winifred, but I think that's probably what your quiz is
All right.
wanting.
Richard.
Winifred.
All right. James.
Winifred.
Have.
My answer says Mary.
That's what I was gonna say, Mary, because I think Mary's the smartest. But
Did anybody get that one?
No.
yeah, I should. I just feel like they would think that Winifred is the
Nope.
smartest. because
All of
she's
them
the
said
head of it.
Winifred.
Yeah, but I'm.
I don't know.
I like I said, I
Because
haven't.
Mary
seen the
does
first
act
one
like a
once.
dog, but
If it's not Winifred, I would argue that Sarah's smarter than Mary.
No, Sarah is ditzy. She's
Well,
very
yeah, ditzy doesn't mean stupid.
well. All right.
But Winifred's the only one that can operate the spell book. That's why I voted for her.
Yeah.
yeah, that's where I tossed it up.
That was because she's the only one that got the book handed to her from the witch beforehand.
Well,
They say that in the second movie, but
So.
all right. You can tease and spoil that all you want. I'm still not watching it, Richard. But
watch it. It's a good movie. It'll make you laugh.
Well,
They
it
still
is-
have
it
a muck on it.
isn't
so-
it Winifred? She feels the power from too, is what it is too. If I'm
that's
right.
all right.
Yeah. But just because you're powerful doesn't mean you're the smartest.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready for question number 7?
Sure.
Question number 7. Which kitchen item can be used to be protected from the witches? See, Mar says Winnie was the oldest, so she was the bossiest. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I mean, truthfully, I enjoyed it. The second one, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I only fell asleep. I only fell asleep the first time, James, because I was tired after work.
I'm still not watching. That's pretty cool, Mar, to put in the chemical composition. I like that. You got a little periodic. Do you have a little periodic chart of elements hanging up in your kitchen? Or?
All right, Kelly, what is this?
Salt.
All right, Richard.
Salt.
All right, James.
A circle of salt.
All right, Heaven.
It is a circle drawn from salt.
All right. They do this also in the new movie too, don't they?
Yeah.
Surround them in salt.
Second movie, they find a way away from the salt, though.
Yes, they do. Which
In
is kind of a
Supernatural, the TV show, they use salt a lot too.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So they don't change anything for the mythology for
the second movie. No, what they're.
I meant for other witches, they don't change the mythology that salt will stop a witch. You know, where like
sunlight. If you found something in your kitchen that produced sunlight,
right?
Window shades, that could be your option.
Well, what I'm stating is, vampires, when they're exposed to sunlight, they die. They don't glitter. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's true.
All right. Are we ready for question number 8? All right. Question number 8. How are the Sanderson sisters chased out of the house of the devil? I almost said the house of hell. The house of the devil.
Oh. How were they?
How about Himalayan pink salt? All right, chat, you can put your answer in. I think no matter what if you would have put salt in it, Mara, I think Kevin would have countered it. All right, Kelly, how are they chased out of the house of the devil?
The little dog chases them.
All right, Richard?
Little dog.
All right. James?
I thought it was the devil's wife, Penny Marshall. He gets Frankie because he's dancing with one of the girls.
All right. Heaven?
It is a dog.
In a little devil costume.
Yep. Didn't the devil's wife say his name and then go sick him or something like that?
Probably.
What was his name?
Sandy just
Sandy
said
says Ralph.
Ralph? Yeah,
Ralph.
it could have been Ralph. Ralph, go get him. Or something like that. I remember that.
I couldn't give him a more demonic name like Beelzebub or something. Ralph.
Diablo.
I think he was only dressed like a devil for Halloween. I don't
Okay. No, Mar, I'm still not doing it, but I take your suggestion seriously.
Good night,
So
Cargo.
we had a good night, Cargo.
Hi, Cargo. Good game,
We
by
had
the
a
way. Good.
Chihuahua
Well played.
named Chow, and my dad would always go, "Sick 'em, killer."
Oh,
Sick 'em, killer.
Well, so Haley and her boyfriend moved back in with us, and Haley got a dog. And Winston, our dog, and him, they do not get along. Well, he likes Winston, but Winston doesn't like him, and he's a bigger dog, so he mistakes Winston for playing when Winston's really not playing.
oh,
That may get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only like what, 3 days?
Yeah, I've already accused her of moving out and moving back in just because I told her she couldn't have a dog, so she moved out to get one.
As a workaround.
Yeah.
Also, when she lived with you, you had 2 dogs.
Yeah, well, she was wanting a third dog, and I told her no. So, all right. Are we ready for question 9?
Sure.
All right. From which city did Max move to Salem? Our chat, you can put your answer in. Yes, it was. Now my last studio is her bedroom now.
Also her bedroom.
I also
before.
said she moved out so she could get the bigger room.
She chose the room she was in.
Well, what's funny was while I was in that room, I had to have the junk in there. Margie went and rented a storage locker. So
It's different. You weren't sleeping in there.
Well,
But also, that was her room. The room that you're in now was my room, and that little brat stole it.
Originally, this was my game room before
It was my
you took
toy
it.
room, actually.
All right. Kelly, which city did Max move from to Salem?
They call him Hollywood, but he's from Los Angeles.
All right. Richard?
same name. Los Angeles, Hollywood. Yeah.
All right. James?
Los Angeles, the city of angels.
Heaven?
Los Angeles.
Yeah, that is correct. Los Angeles. I forgot all about that until I started doing these trivia questions. I almost forgot the kids because I was watching the second one. I'm like, I don't even remember who was in that one. I remember
they were going to have Danny in it. When they first wrote the story.
Oh, really?
But she's like a producer of movies,
Yep.
And she had commitments and she couldn't do it.
Right.
But it was going to be a totally different story.
Right. But she was in, what was it called? Was it American Beauty?
Oh,
American Beauty.
Think about that.
What
Is she in that?
I think she is.
In what role? That's a fabulous film.
I just know that she does something out a window.
She must be the cheerleader. That makes sense. She was the cheerleader, the friend.
And if I'm right, I think she was underage and her parents signed a waiver for her to do that scene.
Wow.
Yeah. I think she was only like 1 year under. The guy who played Max was John Ross Ewing Jr. in Dallas. Oh, wow. I did not know that. So, are you ready, Hev?
Mhm.
All right. Last question of the night. Question number 10. Back in 1693, which spell did the Sanderson sisters use on Thackeray Banks' sister Emily? If you ask why I did not put an apostrophe before the S on Banks, it's because this font removed it. All right, chat, you can put your answer in. I knew it was American something. I kept thinking about it, and then it hit me it was American Beauty because the one guy that Kevin Spacey was in it, which was funny because Kevin Spacey was actually one of my favorite actors there for a long time. Because he's the one that shows up. What was it? His wife, where it's like, I got a Camaro, I rule. I thought that was hilarious. I did tell them they could put your answer in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mar.
Yeah, I think that's her answer.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. They're starting to come in now. Okay. We got a lot of variations.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kelly, which spell did the Sanderson sisters use on Thackeray Banks' sister?
I don't know what they called it, but basically it was they kind of sucked out her life to give themselves usefulness.
Okay. Richard?
Same thing. I think it was called Steal Youth from the girl to give them more life.
Okay. James?
Take her life force. So they could be young by making her taking a sip of their brew.
Okay. Heaven?
Three different ways.
Steal her youth.
Okay.
Steal your youth.
So I'm pretty sure any variation that is going to be counted as a yes. So
Yes.
So while we're doing this, Kelly, what do you got coming up on your channel?
Sunday night is actually going to be Halloween movies with Movie Mania Nick. And the first hour is going to be his top picks for family-friendly Halloween movies. And then we're going to go into scary horror.
Oh.
So.
I watched the first half.
I know. I don't watch scary movies, so it'll be interesting to. He's going to give us his must-watch list.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really
Richard?
excited about it.
Yes, I have. Or is it Tuesday? On Thursday, I'll be on the Disnerdy network, the YouTube community, and I'll be talking about what movie they should make into real life next.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of interesting since they've done a few already, and it's kind of interesting to think of what they will do next.
Right.
I'm predicting Oliver and Company.
Oh, wow.
See how that goes.
Wow, I never even thought about Oliver and Company.
Yeah, because I was thinking they already did a few of the dog ones. They did 101 Dalmatians, Cruella.
Do you think they could still get Billy Joel?
And they might be able to get Billy Joel, maybe get a new song in there.
Yeah.
Get him a new...
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
The
And
101 Dalmatian live actions were actually really good.
Yeah, the 101 Dalmatians live actions probably be more like the new live actions since they do keep pushing them out, which is like The Lion King and then
Right.
Lady and the Tramp that they did.
Right. And then Saturday night, you're on with Dave.
And Saturday, I'm on with Dave usually. Yeah.
And I come in the chat and help you torment him. Yes.
You. Friday, I think mornings we'll be doing something too on Dave's channel, which was talk about the hotels. I don't remember which one we're doing next.
Okay. All right.
So
like resort reviews?
Yeah, resort reviews, and we're going one resort at a time for Disneyland or Disney World, and then we'll go over to Disneyland, and then we're going to start to try to review the ones we haven't been at, which is Paris and Tokyo and all there too.
Yeah.
Because I have a few.
I you know what the thing is I've been doing reaction videos, and I'm looking at actually doing a reaction to a resort tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, really? Neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
But have you got the scores?
I do. There is no tiebreaker, so I was wondering, do we want to use the 2 questions we have, and just let them answer them, since we had those 2 questions that no one got right, and we're kind of up in the air whether it was accurate or not?
Yeah, we can do that.
And then we can count.
But I can't read them because I don't have them.
Right. But then we'll just take those as extra points towards everything.
Sure.
Okay.
What if we end up in a tie?
Well, I guess we'll have to find another one.
Oh gosh.
So the first one is, how can the Sanderson sisters be resurrected after they were executed?
All right, chat, you can put your answer in.
I can tell the question one more time. How can the Sanderson sisters be resurrected after they are executed?
This kills me.
Coming in. Okay. All right. Kelly.
A virgin needed to light the black flame candle on All Hallows Eve during a full moon, I think.
Okay. Richard?
By a virgin lighting the black flame candle on a Halloween night.
Okay. James?
I just had Virgin and the Black Candle. I forgot about Halloween and full moon.
Have you have the answer?
Yeah, I took all of it since we're not actually using it as a tiebreaker question. It is if someone lights the black flame candle on Halloween.
Okay.
Not just someone, a virgin.
I took anything like black flame candle.
And not just any Halloween, it had to been with the red moon also, if I remember correctly.
Interesting.
All right, so we got...
Yeah, that's where Danny gets her quote, There's
Yep.
and then
the second one is, how many times was the phrase Hocus Pocus used in the entire movie?
Wait, what?
How many times was the phrase Hocus Pocus used in the entire movie? All right, chat, you can put your answer in. So once again, that was how many times was the phrase Hocus Pocus used in the movie? All right, Kelly?
I'm going to say, I mean, I can only definitively remember once.
Okay.
It may have been more than that, but I'm going to say one.
All right. Richard?
2.
Twice. All right. James?
Twice.
All right. Heaven, how many times was it said?
Twice.
Boom.
It was said twice.
Right. Give me just a second.
I tried to get up to James. I was thinking I was one off.
Now we have a 16.
I remember the one.
away.
Did they mock him again later when they were like, oh, you said
Yeah.
it was focused? Okay.
I think that's how it goes. He says it and then they mock it. So it's all right.
I don't remember.
I don't know why I remember that. But it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I seen it last year, and I don't remember as well as you do, James.
I have a pretty good rememberer at times.
But then again, I guess
I
the
don't remember
movies.
anything. I watched one movie a day beforehand. I don't remember what the plot line was at the next day.
Oh, Nick says Max and Winifred said it.
Okay.
Yeah, she says it back to him. Oh, Hocus Pocus. But I remember that.
Nick's got the screenplay like somewhere back in the back of his
He
brain.
does.
It's just his brain's just going through it like a Rolodex going, aha, here it is.
Well, she's counting. What are we doing next week, Chris?
I was going to try and do something again with Halloween since we are moving towards that. So I have not come up with it. I don't know. Do you guys
Nightmare
have
Before Christmas?
Nightmare Before Christmas? That's Kelly's favorite movie.
No, that could be up there. I could be challenger if you really want me to.
But Kelly doesn't like that.
That's another one.
So, I don't know.
Oh, well, in Disney area, I don't know what other movie you could use, really.
No.
Sleep. Well, it's a very short movie, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Somebody says Corpse Bride,
Corpse's Bride, but that's not even Disney.
and I've never seen it. It doesn't have to be Disney. It's just
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Disney, but yeah.
so.
We created another tiebreaker.
Let's
you
just
could do
do
just
all.
all like
No, like the tie.
Yeah. I'm looking
so.
one up.
Who are the tires? The type.
Mar and Kevin.
Okay.
We're in Kevin. All right.
Mar and Kevin.
Hunker down, you two. Let's go.
Oh gosh, I gotta see what
Got a
they say
banana
about
at stake here, so let's dig in there and give it your best.
Yes.
And we
Well, I found where you got all your questions from.
who have been
Did you?
Absolutely. Good job, Mar. Good job, Kevin.
What is the name of the town where the story takes place? Oh, well, now I have to go look up the answer. Oh, no, I found it. Never mind.
I don't think that's a hard question.
I don't know it.
It's not you get it confused with another place. I'll say it after.
Amar says, what? I'm changing the dog's papers.
You got to hang in with us for a few minutes.
Heaven, you want to repeat the question?
Hold on.
Oh, never mind. She's answered.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't actually think I have the answers. I found them. No, I didn't. What kind of quiz is this? It just keeps giving me more questions.
Yeah, I know.
Not the same one that you found. I found it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some of them I have to go and look up the answer because they don't give it to you.
It literally just kept giving so many different rounds. Okay, so I guess it was.
Well, they both said the same answer.
I know. See if this one is on here. And if it's hard, I guess. Okay, what song are Jay and Ice singing at the end of the movie?
Mm-hmm.
That's when they're in those cages rocking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nick says that one's easy too.
That's
I would say I know it, but
Nick.
I haven't seen the movie for almost a year. So
I know it. I remember the song.
I know. Nick saying it's easy is like Pythagoras saying geometry's actually fun. So, I mean, take it easy there, Nickster.
Mar says I can hear while I change the papers. All right.
Oh.
I love that song.
He says, "Go for it, Kevin."
I can hear while I change the papers. Cracking myself up.
Waiting on Kevin. Pocus.
Lucas.
Well, it's row, row, row your boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I got one.
Okay.
All right. Here's the question. How old was Thora Birch when she was in this movie?
That assumes you know who Thora Birch plays, right?
She plays Danny.
Okay. Kevin and Mar, just flick them in there.
This is a speed round.
That's right.
Nine comes into my mind, so I'm sticking with it. Okay. All right. Kevin, how old was Thora Birch in this movie?
Oh, he posted. It's two different answers.
Yeah. I'm Thora
And they're
Birch
both
was
wrong.
11 years old.
Oh,
Kevin. Good.
Yeah.
Kevin
All right.
on the dot.
All right, that's going to do it.
Good job, everyone. That was magical.
I will come up with what we're doing next week. I promise I will post it tomorrow to my community tab to let everybody know. And I think that's it. Thank you all for coming in. This was a great
Thanks, everybody.
night.
Congratulations, Stephen. Great job, Mar.
Yes.
Great job.
Congratulations,
Good
Kevin.
job, everyone. Chat was awesome.
Yep. So once again, thank you all, and I hope we all can see. Once again, thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Richard, James, Heaven for scorekeeping.
Thank you.
So, and I hope we'll see you again for the next Top Banana Trivia. We'll see you later.
See you
Bye.
real soon.